Thank you for checking this out. I'm Never Known as CEO Hope. I'm an ex-offender, now I'm an executive. I'm coming to you because I'm crying. I'm crying, I'm hurting. I'm reaching out to all you brothers out there, all you sisters out there. You know, the ones who got them criminal backgrounds. The ones who might have made a mistake one time or two times. Or the ones who don't have no other means of way of survival but to go to the streets to sell the drugs, to rob, to do the stick-up, to do the beanies. You know, the ones who got them addictions to getting high, the addiction to selling drugs, the addiction to the lavish car, the lavish way of living. I'm calling out to y'all, man. Man, when I say man, I mean brothers and sisters. Both of y'all. I'm calling out to everybody who, like myself, who came from that criminal background side of things, who just want an opportunity to make things better, who want to feed and provide for their families, who want to keep a roof over their head and keep food in their stomach. I know how it is to go to try to apply for a job and you can't get it. I know how to apply for school and you can't get it. I know how it feels to try to get housing and you can't get it because of your criminal background. You know, I understand all that. But I'm going to tell you some real stuff, man. I've traveled this country. Myself, other brothers have traveled this country, and we know how to make it work for us. We must stick together. It's not designed for us to go out there and change our life around once we became, an inmate in prison system. They want to keep us that way. The only way we're going to survive and make it is by us sticking together. So I'm calling all you brothers, man, and sisters out there with criminal backgrounds who think it hard, the ones who sincerely want change, who really want to make their life better. We can do it together. They don't have to hire us at their car dealership. We'll go get our own. They ain't got to hire us on a mechanic. We'll go get our own. We got graphic designers. We got artists. We got producers. We got cooks. We got teachers. We got all that in our system of being ex-offenders, but we don't get the opportunity to go back and change things and make things better. It gets a hindrance to us. They know once we become intelligent on the legal side of things, they know what it do to them. It's proven facts. Look at myself. Thomas, Yorkie D. Look at him. Look at Almighty Blood Messiah in Trinity, Georgia. Got his own candle company. So brothers out there really doing it. They really went to prison, came home, and changed their life around. We can show you how to do that. Probation, parole, that's not designed for you to go home from prison and get your life better. They say that, but just think about this. If I'm a PO and you're on my caseload, once you go home and you clear my parole or my probation and you never get in trouble again, that's like lowering my caseload or potential clients to come back on my caseload. So it's not designed for us to go out there and succeed and not go back to prison, because we don't go back to prison after that first or second bid we done. The police will lose a job, the doctors, the lawyers, the funeral homes, the correctional officers, the wardens, they all will be losing jobs because why? The crime rate now is going down because every time somebody go to prison, they rehabilitate us and make us, back us whole to a new legal system again. It's not designed like that. Just think, if I'm an officer, why would I want crime in the city to slow down? I'm going to lose my overtime. My overtime is what's really making my pockets fat. I'm a funeral home. I'm making bodies of these young babies dying. Why do I want crime to slow down? Let's use logic here and reality. All officers not bad. All COs are not bad. All judges not lawyers. And lawyers not bad. But at the same time, they make money off us committing crimes. But at the end of the day, we're the one losing. We don't want to get them 5 years, them 10 years, them 15-year flats, them 30 years, them life business never coming home again. And that lawyer still got paid the money we paid them to represent us. That police still got a job. The CO still got their job. And at the same time, our family's losing us. Because why? Death in the streets is the only two causes that bus ride that you got in society. I'm real. I came from the streets. I've done the prison time. I know how I feel to be locked up in that 4x5 cell. I know how I feel to be locked up in confinement, to being locked up in the cage. I did all that. I came home, I changed my life around. I walked with the politicians. I walked with the millionaires. I walked with the people that are doing the same things that I'm doing in life right now. So I know I got this. I got the key. I got the answer. You got the answer. Together, we can join together, brothers and sisters, and we can make it happen for one another. We want housing, and we can't get it because our criminal background. They can't stop us from buying housing and putting others in housing that we now own. They can't stop us from getting a car dealership to sell cars. They can't stop us from going to get the daycares in the schools. We stop ourselves. We prevent ourselves because we don't go that extra oomph to making things right. I know you don't want to die early. I know you don't want to go to jail, but you need food, clothing, and shelter. You got to provide for your family. You got to get the necessity things you need. So we got to come together and do it the right way, because we as a team, they cannot stop us. When one is down, we all down. That's why we work together and pull each other back up the ladder. So I'm asking y'all, please, 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 if you currently in them streets, leave on, let's work together. If you think about contemplating about going back to the streets, don't go. Give me opportunity to work with you. Those ones who are not in there and you're struggling, come on. I want you as well. We're going to make this thing happen as a team, as one unit. We can do it. It's not designed for nobody to help us but ourselves. When we all got sentenced, the judge told us the same exact line. I now sentence you, such and such, to the Department of Corrections to rehabilitate yourself. Y'all understand that line they said? To rehabilitate yourself. What that means is you got to rehabilitate your own self to come back out, to live the righteous way of living, the legal way of society wants you to live. If you don't, you go back to prison. So it's not designed for them to help us out. This is why they give you certain trades in jail that you can't come home and get a job with, because why? You have a criminal background. But they make us think that they're here to support us going home doing the right thing. You know how it is. CEO tell you, yo man, don't come back no more. And then they talking about you like, yeah, he'll be back tonight, he'll be back next week, yeah, he'll be back a month from now. And they applaud, oh man, you came back. In other words, they're really happy that we came back. Because again, we do for what for them? We keep them a job. We keep them an income. We keep them riding around in nice fancy cars. We keep them paying their home bills paid. But we out in the street surviving. Worrying about the gunfire. Worrying about getting stuck up. Worrying about getting locked up. Worrying about getting paralyzed. Worrying about our children getting hit with straight bullet fire. We worrying about our doors getting kicked in. That's not the right way to live. It's not the right way to live. I know you don't want to live like that. I know for a fact that if you can make it better, you would. This is your opportunity right here. Ex-cons to executives. That's where we're going to go, from ex-cons to being executives. We can own our own businesses. You cooked up crack, you're a phlebotomist. You cooked up crack, you're a mathematician. You sold them grams and ounces, you know numbers. You hustled on packages, you're a salesman. That's what we got to do. That woman that was stashing your drugs at her house, now her house crib got raided, she had a criminal background, that's your accountant, that's your secretary. Let's go back and make things the right way. We can do it together. It's not designed, as I told you, for them to make our life better. It's in contrary to what they're doing to feed their family and provide for themselves. So we got to come together. Ex-cons to executives, join us today.